Pooja, I think you are not yet.
Yeah. Hi, Ayush. Thanks, first of all, for conducting this session. My question is, see, now I think most people got their spring admits today,
Okay.
and we'd been applying since November or December last year.
Correct.
Uh, thing is, I've got already got an admit from a kind of top school.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, for 421.
Okay.
So, what factors would you suggest, that would count
Don't
for me
don't waste.
doing
Yeah,
USC?
I got your question. Don't waste a single moment. Go to Path's channel. He has made 2 videos, and
Okay.
I mean, trust me. If I was in your shoes right now, whatever points he said, I would have done the same thing
Okay.
because only you can answer what career you want to go or what risk you can take. There are many factors, right, which I don't know about your situation. For me,
Right.
it was
Right.
a bit simple because it was Buffalo versus USC. USC had a brand, but it was costly. I asked my counselor. He said it's Maruti versus BMW. I said I'll go for BMW.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, to be specific, I've got one from Purdue. So, what would you
Reach out
say?
to Path. Directly reach out to Path on LinkedIn. He,
Okay.
he, he,
Okay.
he, he will reply. I mean, if you reach out to him on LinkedIn with a proper message note, he will reply back.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, he's the
I'll check
alumni
My
that
of
two
out.
cents
Purdue.
would be like,
Yes,
if you
I've
can
seen his
start,
video.
if you
Yeah,
can
Raghav.
start early, then you should do that because uh, I don't know what situation you are in India right now, but as soon as you are able to get here and get on with your studies, so it's better to move ahead in your life
Correct.
rather than
Because see,
waiting
Right.
for school.
Right.
also there's one more thing. If you think at a holistic level, you have to work for next 50 years. This 2 years, if you start early, it is better to get ahead. But my personal preference is there's no rush. If you have a job in India, you are working and you have not resigned as of yet, you might continue for the one more 6 months.
Okay.
And
No, that's not really the case. But I was thinking on the same lines as Raghav said.
yeah,
Um, since the earlier the better.
Yep.
So I'll surely reach out to Path.
yeah, try to reach out to him via LinkedIn, email, and just try all the possible ways. He
Yeah.
also
All
he
right.
also conducts this AMA sessions on
Oh,
YouTube and
okay.
many a times on Zoom sessions. I did attend one of them when I was trying to compare USC and Buffalo. So yeah,
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you.
I think we are about time. Any more
Um,
questions?
yeah, it's there. One last question.
Yeah.
So I actually wanted to ask if you have any idea about the applied data science course there, because MSCS, okay, many students go in there, but what is the batch size and any reviews from your friend who must have attended the course, how old
I
it is?
okay. How old it is?
Mm,
I
Like
don't know
I've
about
heard it's
that.
pretty new,
Okay. So
the
I think the
applied data.
first I think the first episode with Mahek and Divya, they are from DS background. Check that out. And if you have any specific questions, ping me on Unibuddy. I will directly ask those questions to them and get you the reply.
Okay, so on Unibuddy. Okay, so
Yes.
the two names you gave were masters in computer science with the specialization in data science, right? And not from the applied data science department.
I am
So
also a bit confused. So just check it out once. Or if you have any specific questions, just reach out to me on Unibuddy or their other ambassadors. If you find somebody from data science, you can reach out to them.
okay, okay, thank you.
But if you have specific questions, I can find people and get them
Yeah, I
answer.
mean, if I can have someone from the applied data science department, because it is quite different from the CS, so it would be better. Like
Try
it would
try
be,
LinkedIn also. Try LinkedIn also. I would
yeah,
say try. Yeah.
I did try today. Up till now, like I haven't got any, but soon I may get some reply or. But
Yeah. So
Like I have a question. Like, can
okay.
you just share your timeline, like as a spring admit? When did you receive your I-20, and when did you went for visa interview, and when did you arrive here? Because like if we plan for spring, so like we are mentally prepared for that timeline.
My timeline might not work because we had again the lockdown and stuff. If I am not wrong, I got my USC admit just after lockdown, so March. March, April, because lockdown had started in India. I got my interview scheduled in November. So the moment I got my visa interview done, I spoke to my manager about my plans that I would be going for masters, and I flew on 30th of December. The classes were starting on 15th of January. Raghav, when did you give your visa interview?
I think it was mid of November, and if I am remembering it correctly, I did receive my I-20 in the month of October or September end, I think. So
Mhm.
you'll have around month or a couple of months to prepare for your financial documents and all the visa documents.
Correct.
And then you'll have, after your visa interview is done, you will have ample time to book your tickets and sort
I
stuff
think we
with
get
housing and all.
I-20. I think we get I-20 after we pay the deposit, right? That $500.
Yes, 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 you have to pay the deposit.
So the faster you pay, the faster you'll get your I-20. Is how
Yeah,
it works.
they start releasing it by September end, and you'll be getting them throughout
Okay. So like basically
October and
in
November.
the mail we have got that they will send the decision letter by 1st August, and then like we have to submit the documents and then they will go with the process, right? So I just
Yes.
wanted to know
Yeah.
that.
Just
And
stick to
like
the deadlines.
yeah.
Just stick to the deadlines. Just keep a buffer of 10 to 15 days, because if things go bad again in India, banks might again be shut, and just keep buffer of 15 20 days. I did that mistake. I did not have any buffer, so I had to rush a lot. Don't do that.
Okay. Yeah. And like do we like for the classes registration, like we have to reach there and then only we can register,
Correct.
right?
Yes, you have to reach here. You have to get your passport verification done, and only then. So
And
try
like
to reach
I'll be yeah.
like 10 15 days prior to the classes start.
Yeah, because I'll be graduating now. So basically, like anything else we have to submit, like any provisional degree certificates or anything like.
Provisional degree is fine, because once you come here, then you again have to go for something called as ERF or
ERF.
some
Yeah.
IERF degree verification.
Okay.
Yeah, that is
Thank
once you get your degree, all that will be fine. Don't worry.
Okay, like we'll get official degree in January or February.
It's
So
fine. It's fine. It's
basically,
fine.
It's
we'll
fine.
get provisional.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, just a question, Ayush, regarding the financial documentation, right? So usually when we apply, right, we do submit a financial document. So will that be sufficient for them to issue an I-20, or do we need to submit a document again?
If I
For
remember,
I-20, you'll only require the I-20 amount which is mentioned on the document. You'll
yes.
only have to show the financial documents for that amount, and
Yes.
based on that, they'll issue you the certificate I-20 document.
So that is something that we do during the application procedure, right?
No. Once we pay $500, I think around that time we send them the documents, right? The loan. Once you get the loan copy done and all that stuff.
So yeah, so I think they did provide an option if you can show them the certification while you are applying to USC. And
Yeah,
if you
that's right.
didn't at that time, if you didn't at that time, so they'll be asking you again whether you can show us some financial proof. And based on that, they'll be issuing you I-20. And they'll ask you the proof for the amount which is mentioned on the I-20. I think it was $68,000 for us. And
Yeah.
it might be increased by 5%
Next,
for you guys.
yes.
Yeah.
And also, very important thing to understand: documents for I-20 and visa are slightly different. So USC has given a list what all they accept. So in your admit letter, you might have a list what documents do they accept.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So I think they
Thank
don't
you.
accept a few things like property or something. Just check it out. I don't remember. Sorry.
Sure, no issues. Yeah, thank you.
So hi, I had a quick question. So like you said, they're like minimum of 200 people in one class and maximum of 700. So how did you find the professors till now? Like with such a big classroom, were you able to interact one-on-one with them? Were they able to solve queries or
Because
any
right
such
now
way?
it was on Zoom. Mostly the queries were on chat. Sometimes TA used to answer the question on the chat, and sometimes professor, when he gets a time after the topic is covered. He used to take a few questions from the chat. But mostly we have a platform called Piazza where you post your questions and the TA will get back to you on the chat, I mean on the platform, or else you go to the office hours.
So lectures aren't the primary medium where you can get your queries cleared. So lectures is a medium through which you learn, and to get your queries cleared, you attend the office hours of the TAs or the professors, or you can ask them on Piazza, where all the graders and producers will help you with the question
Correct.
and your queries. Yeah, my experience was good because I did get to learn a lot, and especially with the AI course, I had some great experience with the assignments and implementing real-time stuff. For Algo, it's mostly theoretical because I think it's basically preparing you for PhD kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So
At least in
it
USC.
won't
At
be,
least in USC.
yeah, it won't be like competitive coding or something like that, which you are, I think, used to see in your undergrad days. But it's mostly of theoretical and proving equations and questions.
So yeah, I mean, on a serious note, it depends on which professor you're taking the class under. So for me, CN was fine because he was Indian. I could understand the accent, and he was cooperative. He used to take all the questions in the class itself. The batch size was small. We were just 50, 60 people. But in Algo, because I had a small problem with accent, so I used to go back and watch the recordings with subtitles. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Ayush, is there any fellowship or scholarship for the master student?
So if you have got something during your admit decision, that is the only thing which we have for international students. Apart from that, I don't think we have anything else, at least in USC. Yeah. Okay, guys, I think we'll take a leave right now. If required, I mean, when more people gets admit, we can have session number 2 within a month if required. Otherwise, reach out to me on Unibuddy. You can ping me on WhatsApp based on the urgency of the question. No problem. It's no hard and fast rule. And once again, please subscribe. I want to reach 500 at least. Okay. Have a good day and stay safe. Raghav, thank you so much. I know you don't like to stay back late, but thank you so much.
No
Okay.
problem, guys. Congratulations again on getting admit to USC.
Thank you, Raghav. Thank you, Ayush.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, both of you. Really appreciate
Thanks a
it.
lot,
Thank
guys.
you, guys.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.